So everyone, we have covered the controversial night 1. Now it's time for the controversial night 2, which takes place Sunday on PLE. There are 6 matches. There were 6 matches on night 2's card. So without further ado, just like night 1, my name is Manlykefresh, and let's run down my predictions. So let's go. If any of you would like to be updated on any future videos I'm about to release, or just to follow me in general, you can follow me on X at www.x.com/Manlykefresh. One match I am looking forward to. If you don't know why I'm doing this, you should get it in a minute. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going, Anyway, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. What's I saying? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so we have probably one of the most anticipated matches in the whole card of WrestleMania for night 2. So, first match I'm covering is Brock Lesnar taking on the ruler, the conqueror, Femi. Now, I know you probably would think you're being a bit biased because you're Nigerian and Femi's Nigerian. It has nothing to do with being Nigerian or being. It's got nothing to do with that. It's generally the fact that if you look at the history of Brock Lesnar and the history of Femi, they're quite aligned. So a lot of people seem to forget when Brock Lesnar debuted in WWE, he came from developmental. He was a beast in developmental, and when he got called up to the main roster, he became a beast. Remember, my man became WWE champion in 4 months. He beat The Rock in his first championship match. And it's kind of like Brock Lesnar is now looking at himself in the mirror in Femi. Remember, the only difference between OVW and NXT is that OVW wasn't televised back in the day. So all those matches that Brock had back in the day, no one saw. So let's say NXT and OVW were not televised. This would be the first time people would have seen Femi. But those people that knew Femi would know what Femi was about. And those people that knew Brock Lesnar that watched OVW or that had access to OVW would have watched that and would have known what Brock Lesnar was about. So they are quite similar. So Brock Lesnar, who is the beast incarnate, who is the kind of like final boss kind of thing in this modern age, is going up against us. So it's like the old lion taking on the new lion. And this match is going to be just that. It's going to be 2 beasts fighting. Now, Femi's had Brock Lesnar's number for a while now, and in all fairness, because of that, the tale should tell you that Brock Lesnar will lose this match. The Brock Lesnar should win this match, and Femi doesn't. But if you remember, Dave Batista dominated Triple H in every part of their rivalry and won WWE World Heavyweight Championship of that era. So it's for that reason alone that I believe that Femi will beat Brock Lesnar, and Brock will give him his flowers. So it's time for the Men's Intercontinental Championship match on night 2, which will be a 6-pack challenge where the winner who takes the championship from up the ladder wins the match. So we have current champion Penta, who will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against 5 other men in the young OG Javon Evans, who is still chasing his first championship. He hasn't won one at all in WWE, so he's still chasing that. We then have Dragon Lee, who has been, I think he's been North American champion in NXT, but is still looking to be a champion in WWE's main roster. Then we have JD McDonough, former multiple-time tag team champion, and he's been a cruiserweight champion in his own right. And then we have taken on Rusev. It's finally nice to see Rusev get some form of match, you know. Rusev, former United States, and I think he's been Intercontinental champion. He's been United States champion a few times. And the legendary Rey Mysterio to end the match. Now, this 6-man match, I think I mentioned it in my last WrestleMania video. I don't think Rey Mysterio should have been in this match. I think Rey Mysterio should have been in a match with Gunther, and then we could have stuck someone like LA Knight, maybe Seth Rollins in here. I think Rey Mysterio is at the point now where he should be fighting Gunther for his career, and then he should have won that match, and then maybe later on Gunther could have ended it. But since we have this match now, Rey Mysterio is going to have some great ring moments with people like Penta. And anything I don't like about this match, that it's been kind of dubbed as like a gentleman's match, where everyone in the match is kind of like on good terms with each other. Obviously, Rusev wasn't in that ring when they were having a gentleman's agreement, and neither was JD McDonough. But yeah, there's like 4 faces and 2 heels in this, and each one of them is a high flyer. Rusev is probably the only one that doesn't really do high flying action, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how Rusev combats the likes of Javon Evans and Dragon Lee and a Rey Mysterio. When it's all said and done, Penta has been a very good champion, and I feel like maybe the Penta momentum is still going to continue. So I'm going to give this match to pretend Penta, who's going to win and retain his championship by grabbing the belt from the ladder. So Penta to win. And the next match I'm going to cover is probably going to be the first women's match of the night. Well, I think it's the only women's match of the night, actually. Yes, the only women's match of the night, where WWE Women's Champion, that bitch woman, Jade Cargill, will be defending her Women's Championship against Rhea Bloody Ripley. So Rhea Bloody Ripley will be going against Jade Cargill. Now, the match is the what do you call it? The whole aspect of Jade Cargill being champion was very, very, very welcomed when it happened back in, I think it was in November, when she beat Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship sometime last. I think it was either November or maybe even before then, but sometime last year. No, it was October. She beat Tiffany Stratton. Since then, it's been painfully obvious to see that Jade Cargill is not that great on the mic. And granted, they have kind of given her 2 baddies in B-Fab and Mishin, which is kind of good, you know. It's nice to have those 3 on the same page, because let's face facts. Mishin and B-Fab have had nothing to do for the last year, so it's good to see them get some time in the spotlight, no matter how way it is. Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, now, was she the right person for Jade Cargill? Probably not. Now, I know we don't know what the situation is with Bianca Belair. I honestly thought Bianca Belair would have come back at the Elimination Chamber, won the Elimination Chamber, and would have challenged her, but it didn't happen. So this match. Now, does Rhea Ripley really need to win the WWE Women's Championship? No, she doesn't need it. She's been in multiple women's matches at WrestleMania. I think she was even in the same spot last year, but this time in a triple threat match with Bianca and Io for the Women's World Championship on Raw. So the funny thing is, I don't think Jade is ready to be champion yet. It doesn't. I think the pressure is she can't handle the pressure. She's not there. She still needs a little more time to be groomed and ring. Like, she's ring ready to an extent, but she's not mic ready. I know you don't need mic skills to get over. I mean, Brock Lesnar wasn't really the greatest of speakers when he first joined WWE, but he had a mouthpiece in Paul Heyman. And now, Jade Cargill has been cutting some of the worst promos I've ever heard in my life. It's been absolutely cringe to watch. And then so is bloody Rhea. So anyway, I'll give this match, I don't know. I think with everything that's happened between Io as well, where they've attacked Io, unless Io turns her back on Rhea and costs Rhea the match, I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley. So I say Rhea Ripley to win the WWE Championship from Jade Cargill. And the next championship match I'm going to cover will be whoop that trick, whoop that trick, yeah, whoop that trick, I like it, whoop that trick, oh yeah man. Trick Williams taking on current United States champion in Sami Zayn. Now, do they really need to do Carmelo Hayes that dirty by taking the United States Championship off him to put on to Sami Zayn? Do they really need, if they're going to do a Sami Zayn and Trick Williams match, you didn't need to put sorry guys, you didn't need to put the United States Championship on Sami Zayn. Didn't need it, because Sami Zayn was going through this heelish thing where he was playing like he was kind of being like Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross would have been really proud of him, and then all of a sudden now they just made him a face again. You know, oh yeah, I've won the championship now. Everything's alright with me. I'm now on WrestleMania. While Carmelo Hayes has nothing. Not fair, really, is it, WWE? But yeah, Trick Williams with that rapper. I won't say his name. Can't be asked because there's too many celebrities in this stupid card. Can't be asked. You got Jelly Roll. I forgot to mention Jelly Roll in Randy Orton's match. Maybe he might get involved in that one too. In night one, Jelly Roll's there too. Anyway, yeah. So we have Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, and what's all said and done, I have a feeling they're gonna make Trick Williams win the match. So you could have just had Carmelo versus Trick Williams, and then have Sami Zayn at the back just stirring up the pot, getting annoyed that he's missed opportunity to become world champion and just be that heel. But yeah, anyway, I hope Trick Williams beats Sami Zayn, because nobody wanted to see Sami Zayn as a United States champion. If Sami Zayn ain't going to win a world championship, then I don't want to see him as a mid-card champion anymore. He's done the mid-card championships. He's done it a lot. He's won the IC Championship multiple times, and he's won the United States Championship multiple times. Give him a championship. So for that alone, Trick Williams to win this match. Bye. Done. And a match that I'm actually looking forward to. We have the two Judgment Day one's ex and one's current, in the former leader of the Judgment Day in Finn Balor going into demon mode to take on Dominik Mysterio, the former Intercontinental Champion, current AAA Champion. This match obviously stems from the fact that as time has gone on, there's been a lot of issues with Dominik and Finn Balor. Excuse me, how rude of me. So yeah, there's been a little bit of controversial issues with Finn Balor and Dominik Mysterio over the years, over the last year or so, and it came full circle when CM Punk and Finn Balor had a match in the Royal Rumble, and Finn Balor basically embraced CM Punk afterwards. And I even predicted then that the Judgment Day would turn on Finn Balor, and they did. They turned on them literally the following night on Raw. So, you know, we are now at a stage now where Finn actually cost Dominik the Intercontinental Championship to Penta. And now we just got this mode now where Finn Balor now wants to come into demon mode. Now, that demon character is protected for times where Finn Balor can't get the job done and he needs that extra momentum to beat the opponent. But now, does that make Finn Balor look weak? Because I'm not being funny. Finn Balor is a former world champion. He won it was the first undisputed. It was the first universal champion back in 2016. And as the years have gone by, Finn Balor has just become a shell of himself. And if I remember clearly, the last time the Demon came, didn't he go up against? Who did he go up against? Roman Reigns, wasn't it? And didn't Roman Reigns flat out destroy the Fiend? I can't remember, not the Fiend. Fiend's Bray Wyatt. Sorry. Didn't he just defeat the Demon? And then now you put the Demon for Dominik Mysterio. Don't get me wrong, Dominik Mysterio. I like Dominik Mysterio, but is Dominik Mysterio really that bad that you have to bring out the Demon for Dominik? So which means now I have a situation now where I have to root for Finn Balor to win, because if the Demon doesn't win, then just kiss Finn Balor's career goodbye, because it's hanging on by a needle and a thread. And personally, it kind of needs for Dominik to lose and for Finn to win. So Demon Finn to win this match. And now we've covered the majority of Night 2. Night 2's matches, the 4 matches before, or the 5 matches. Yeah, the 5 matches have been covered. So now it's time for the main event. And the main event for the entire WrestleMania, which it will take place on Night 2, will be... Oh, wow, I just realised something. He really is going to main event at WrestleMania as champion for the very first time. CM Punk, current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, taking on OTC, the Tribal Chief in Roman Reigns. And can't lie to you, this match has actually been quite good. The build-up's been quite good. The pipe bombs have been good. The beatdowns, though, I wish they would have made Roman a little bit stronger. He looked a bit weak when he got his cousins to help him out, even though he didn't. But he didn't really need his cousins there. But the fact his cousins were involved made the whole thing seem like Roman he still needs people helping him to get ahead in anything, which I think is a bit controversial. He needs to be able to do stuff on his own. But the build-up's been great. I mean, I didn't think CM Punk would last this long as world champion. I really didn't. I thought they were going to take it off him at some point and then have another person. But anyway, like I said, the original plan probably was to have Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker fight for the WWE Championship, because that was where we were going. And Seth Rollins was the original champion who lost it because of Braun Breaker, but he was injured. storyline wise, Bron Breakker cost him the championship, made him relinquish it. So yeah, but am I happy that Roman Reigns chose CM Punk? Well, yeah, because Roman Reigns has never been WWE World Heavyweight Championship champion before. But let's not forget, Roman Reigns did crap on the World Heavyweight Championship when he first came into existence. He goes, it was the consolation prize for those that couldn't get the World WWE Undisputed Universal Championship from him. So it was like a consolation prize. It was the B-Show Championship. And now you are ironically fighting for the B-Show Championship. I mean, Roman says he hates CM Punk because CM Punk is just like, he hates him. He thinks he's trash. He thinks he's fake. But then having said that, CM Punk also hates him because he thinks he is genetically, he has been generally chosen by the powers that be, where CM Punk had to work hard for everything he got. And it's true, CM Punk was never the chosen guy. He was always a number 2. A distant number 2. Even now in this whole grand scheme of things, CM Punk is still the number 2 guy because he plays second fiddle to Cody Rhodes. And let's face facts, Cody Rhodes is not Cody Rhodes second is probably more Drew McIntyre than what's his name, CM Punk. So the only good thing out of this is that CM Punk is actually main event, and I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan, but he does deserve to have the closing match of the entire WrestleMania. So let him have it this one time. I'm going to make a prediction now. So with everything that's happened, I'm going to put my ones to the sky and say Tribal Chief shall win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So Roman Reigns to win the match and become the new champion. Before you guys leave, kindly do me the great honour by subscribing to my YouTube channel by clicking on subscribe, and by following me on my only social media platform of X at www.x.com/Manlykefresh, where you'll be updated with any future videos which are about to come out, whether it be my wrestling videos or my gaming videos or my top 20s. So until next time guys, see you at the next video, look after yourselves and take care. Bye bye.